With spring in full swing here in Ohio, that means heavy rain, shifting ground, and for some homeowners, water where it definitely doesn't belong. Now, while DIY fixes can be pretty tempting, experts say a complete waterproofing system can make all the difference when it comes to protecting your home. So joining us now is Charlie Murphy from the Basement Doctor Columbus to break down what homeowners need to know before the next big storm hits, because Charlie, they're going to come. They're inevitable.
Always.
So break down, what is a complete waterproofing system and how do all those pieces work together?
Sure. So most homes have a roof, right?
Yeah.
They have gutters. Those gutters have downspouts. Some homes do not have any means of water management underneath of them. So a more modern home has a perimeter drain that's under the basement floor that connects to a sump pump. It's basically what's called the clay bowl effect.
Okay.
So your foundation sits in a bowl. Perimeter drain picks up the water at the bottom of the bowl, takes it to your pump. The pump gets rid of it and empties the bowl.
Yeah.
It's the easiest way to look at it. So the goal is to keep as much water away from the bowl as you can and keep your sump pump fighting a battle. It can actually win.
That's good. And a lot of people, listen, bless them, but they try to do it themselves DIY. What are the common mistakes and problems you see when people do that?
So I look at it this way.
Yeah.
So when you get sick, some people will go to the store, they try to find a whole bunch of different medications, hoping to take the right stuff to make them feel better. They're treating the symptom. Well, sometimes you should actually go to the doctor. So the reality being that when you go to the doc, they know exactly how to fix things, how to do it right, to pinpoint the exact source or the root cause of the problem instead of trying to mask the symptoms. So
that's a great analogy, and pun intended with the basement doctor
Yeah,
too.
that's
That's
right.
perfect. So what are the benefits of things like downspouts and exterior drainage when it comes to water issues?
So again, going back to the bowl effect.
Yeah.
So you start with the fundamentals. Every house has them. They're there for a reason. They need to do their job. So when they're doing their job, you're giving your home and its foundation more of a fighting chance to actually stay safe. When they're deficient, it starts compounding the problem. And a lot of the time, just because you had that problem and you fix said problem, sometimes the damage has been done where you can't see, and then it takes a more professional approach, like something the basement doctor would do to take care of that.
Now, Charlie, we all know spring weather here in Ohio is unpredictable. How do these waterproofing systems hold up versus temporary fixes?
So a professional system is going to be able to make it where you're ready for almost, I want to say, every situation, but the bulk of them. So your temp fixes, a lot of the time, they're going to solve or possibly help with those basic fundamental things that are in acute areas, where a professional system kind of gives you full perimeter protection. And that's really the biggest thing, is if you can predict what's coming, you're a lot better off than most people. So most of us can't. So you want to be ready for all of it instead of just that one thing that you had to take care of that one time. So.
And finally, what types of savings long term should people be thinking about when they do it the right way with your team?
Sure, and the reality is, if you're trying to solve the issue and you don't know how to exactly do it, it's trial and error. A lot of the time it adds up, it gets expensive. And when you're spending a lot of money in a lot of different ways, especially in this day and age when nothing's very cheap anymore, having it done right the first time so you're not playing games, but most importantly, having a warranted solution takes the risk out of it. So you know you're going to get what you pay for, solved the right way the first time, and done by a professional that's been doing it for almost 40 years. And after the work is done, we come back, we check what we've done to make sure everything stays tip-top and working as best it can.
That's awesome. Charlie,
That's
thank you so much for joining us, getting us prepared. And listen, you need to be prepared too. Just go to mybasementdoctor.com. Even if you're experiencing some of those symptoms or all of it, get your water weatherproofing done the right way from this team right here.